Tao Wellness Center in Santa Monica has been treating people for over a quarter of a century. Now, the practice belongs to two brothers, Dr. Maoshing and Dr. Daoshing, better known as Dr. Tao and Dr. Mao. But they don't practice conventional medicine. Their specialty is ancient Chinese medicine, and these guys can treat just about any ailment there is. The Tao of Wellness Center in Santa Monica has been treating people for over a quarter of a century, and the doctors who draw the patients are brothers, Maoshing and Daoshing, alternatively known as Dr. Tao and Dr. Mao. But they don't practice conventional medicine. Their specialty is ancient Chinese medicine, and they treat just about any ailment or illness there is.
We like to see illness as an opportunity not just to get better from illness, but to get better overall.
Doctors Tao and Mao are 38th generation practitioners. Their father was considered a legendary healer in the late 70s and early 80s, and he's written books on ancient Chinese medicine. Now, their grandfather was also a doctor of Chinese medicine, so they're experts in a long-standing medical tradition.
We have a couple billion people in this world that use Chinese medicine day in and day out for several thousands of years. And time-tested, and it's because the philosophy of the medicine has to do with getting the body to do what it's supposed to do as opposed to just taking over and replacing.
And the philosophy behind Chinese medicine is simple.
Chinese medicine looks at the human being as a microcosm of the universe. So essentially we are a small universe unto ourselves in that sense.
Their prescriptions are mixtures of herbs they import directly from China, which patients can take either in tea, pill, or liquid form. And they also use acupuncture.
The treatment uses very fine needles. It's inserted in different area of bodies. We call them points. These points solicits a certain what we call sensory or neurological responses from the body.
Dr. Tao specializes in women's health, and this patient has been seeing him for almost 2 years. And Dr. Mao has a general practice with patients like this woman with arthritic knees for over 25 years who hasn't had any pain since she started seeing Dr. Tao. All right, so not only was my curiosity piqued, but I just happened to have been in a cast for a broken foot and tendinitis, so they gave me their unique diagnosis.
First thing we observe when a patient walks into a room is his or her face. You tend to be a type A personality, very driven. That can be a problem, because that's stressful for the body. We also employ other diagnostic techniques like looking at the tongue. The tongue is a map to the inside of the body. All the organs are mapped out on the tongue. There's been lack of rest, which is wearing down your kidney adrenal system. The pulses give us insights to how each of the organs are doing. We can then decide what approach we can take.
So my treatment is going to be good old acupuncture. First, they massaged a mix of herbs that helped promote circulation. Then it was time for the needles.
Take a deep breath, inhale.
We're allowing a lot of nutrients, blood, energy, everything to move into the area for healing.
Acupuncture works best when the body is relaxed, so patients always rest for about 25 minutes after they complete their treatments.
You look good. I mean, you've got these apple cheeks now.
I mean, don't you look good?
Aside from just getting the needles and doing the herbs and changing the lifestyle, spiritually it's been great.
So after my rest period, it was time for the test.
Stand up and move around. See how you feel.
Yeah, just move through a range of motion.
It feels like you released something, like you were describing, or maybe that's just in my mind. But
No, not at all.
You cannot separate the body from the mind. So we are the facilitator to help our patients to achieve that.
And that's a wrap for this week's Eye on LA. Log on to our website at abc7.com for more information on today's show. Thanks for spending time with us. I'm Tanya Memi.
Yeah, don't forget to join us next time. We'll have more on what goes on in and around the great city of LA. I'm Garth Kemp. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.